Everybody, it is Elsa932 on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me for This is Love is Blind Brazil, the after show, or should I say aftermath? Because although I was not watching episode 12, someone in the comments told me, hey, you're missing out. Ain't gonna be a reunion, but they did give their follow-ups during that episode. I was not interested to see the influencers give their reaction. I'm sorry. I just want to know what happened. So I'm bringing it to you. We start off with Sylvia and Revo and Leica and Leo mixed in because y'all know they got intertwined, those two couples. And Sylvia says she knew Revo was different after the whole dance lesson. Revo said meeting Leica shook him and he kept feeding into it. Leica says that Revo is charming and she was confused but never considered swapping grooms. I would hope so since you were still riding Leo. Leo said he was not interested in investigating what was going on between Leica and Revo. So that puts me in mind that Leo was done with Leica real early on. Revo said that he met Leica and twice they talked and they didn't want a relationship. So they met after the show, after the cameras, and they don't want a relationship. So Revo says after the show he has had no serious relationships, but he will do the show again. I'm not surprised. Leo said there was no chemistry after the meeting with Leica after the reveal. There was like no chemistry. Leica says she never talked to Revo until seeing him at Nivea's wedding. Because y'all know we saw them walk in together. I thought they were dating. Leo has relationships since the show, but it didn't work out. Leo, what we doing? We ribbing and running through the community? Leica is single and she talks to Claudio, another member of the cast, from time to time. Now, Mario, Roberto, and Lucelma, y'all brace yourselves for this one. Lucelma felt despair after it all. She had regrets. Mario Roberto said that she contacted him. He told her there was no chance. Then she contacted him through his friends, the ones she met during the show. Then he felt like it was an invasion of privacy because now you're going at my friends. He blocked her on social media. He blocked her number. And then she tells us she contacted him through her daughter's phone. He blocked that as well. Then the saga of trying to contact him, used the neighbor's phone, her parents' phone, co-worker's phone, sister's phone, grandkids' phone, everybody's phone and access. She tried to reach him and he just kept hitting block. He ignored and he didn't reply, and that was her biggest issue. The more he ignored, the more she said she had to try. It's sounding stalkerish, Lucelma. It's sounding stalkerish. He said he felt it was out of line, and I agree with you, Mario Roberto. It was out of line. You're doing too much, Lucelma. Now you're unhinged. Now it's showing to me why the parents didn't want to be involved in this. You're a little unhinged. It's like, okay, he blocked me. You did the letter. He threw it in the trash. You probably now saw that. Then you're trying to reach him, and now it's like an obsession to reach him. Now I can understand why Mario Roberto did not want to pursue this, because it seems like when you get something, you gnaw at it, you gnaw at it, you gnaw at it, and you don't know when to stop. You're lucky, this ain't the U.S. where he could bring you up on charges for stalking. But she regrets it all. She regrets all of it, trying to get to him. She said she did it because she felt rejected by him and couldn't take it. He says he is single now. He dated someone for 5 to 6 months, and he is single again. Lucelma says she plans on freeing herself through therapy and is looking back at everything through that therapy. Today, her life is the beginning of the change. Now, Nivea and Ricardo, they didn't date after the show, but they have a strong friendship. Nivea said they met for coffee. They talked about the experiment, exclusively about the experiment, nothing else but the experiment. And she figured the whole story and everything he wanted was just about the experiment, not to know her and not to progress in a relationship. Ricardo says he would have chosen her even if he saw all the ladies lined up. What a romantic. She is a perfect companion in this adventure. Oh, so she's your tour guide. Okay. Sounds like a tour guide and not romance. It worked out for him, he says, because she is wonderful and she has brought wonderful things to his life. What have you brought to hers? I'm not hearing that. Okay? Nivea says that people make situations to avoid real relationships. So she's saying all his dust up and blow up about the whole vows thing, you didn't tell me you got insider information, was his way of not having a relationship. So he argued when it was unnecessary, and it gives her the thought of self-sabotage. Now, if he does do that, she ain't sure, but that certainly looked like it to her. Now, Ricardo says he's had 2 relationships since the show and is single now. Oh, you enjoy the play. He a F-boy. I'm sorry. I'ma say it. Ricardo, and the way you sitting, slouching, and smiling like, ladies, I'm single. I'm back in it. You an F-boy. And you are too grown, too old, too seasoned, too much hair, too much gray to be an F-boy at this stage. I'm disappointed. Absolutely disappointed. Ladies, proceed with caution. Nivea says, when she loves, she goes all in and gives it all. I guess it's a little bit like Lucelma, but she ain't trying everybody's phone to reach him. Okay? She says she'll be less intense later on, and she still believes in love. Now, last up is Ed and Ida. They are the only couple to get married. And Ed tells us they are no longer together. They have different interests and different lives. And I was like, daggone it. I knew y'all were married, but I wanted to say, how long did y'all stay married? She said it was a short period of no dialogue. She says there's no irreconcilable differences. And in the middle of a conversation, he would start yelling at her. He said he didn't like the drama and her constant analysis of information and analysis of the relationship. He just wanted to just be. He said in the day-to-day stuff, she had to be right, and it bothered him. She has to know it all. She has to tell you she knows it all, and you got to do it her way. She said she had hopes that it will be different. At her age, Smex is not important as it used to be. But Ida, y'all were all over every surface. I'm sorry. It wasn't that important, yet we see it on camera. It's like every surface y'all lay on, touch on, brush on, y'all want to do it on. I mean, feed me something else, Ida. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. Ed said we saw each other, whenever they saw each other was because she made an appointment. Now, did she call you to make an appointment because your schedule is off? But it sounded to me like she couldn't see you unless it was in her appointment calendar. But you correct me if I'm wrong. But here's one thing, host and hostess. Y'all call Ed the Samuel L. Jackson of Brazil. I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't see it. But y'all, that is the aftermath. That is the after show. There's not going to be a reunion. I am disappointed. I wish there was. But hey, Brazil, if you wish to do it like this, let a sister know. Let a sister know she got to weed through the reactions to get what the aftermath is. But y'all, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.